What is up, people of the internet? And all sorts of freedom astrologer here. And in this short video, I'm going to talk about how to get a narcissist to reveal themselves to you. So you might be in a situation you're doubting if you're abused or if you're in a weird psychological game with a narcissist, and but they haven't really given you 100% proof that you might have doubts that you're being abused, or you might be considering, you're reading articles online, etc., etc., but you don't really have 100% proof that this person is a narcissist. And I will give you a little bit of a piece of advice here how to make them reveal themselves to you. So, and this I'm going to call, taking the power source, or taking the love battery away from the narcissist, because this is what they actually want from you and want to get from you is the love and the energy. And I'm going to use putting up or making or creating actually distance between the two of you. Now, let's say, for example, that you decide to move abroad, or maybe change locations of living, or change your career, job location. Whatever it is that you do, wherever that person is in your life, maybe it's a romantic relationship, maybe it's a more of like work relationship or acquaintance type relationship, friendship type relationship as well, very easily can happen. When we start to put distance between the us, the abused, and the person who is doing the actual abusing, controlling, manipulating. Now, a normal person would, yes, they will be, you go to them and you say, hey, I'm moving, I'm doing, I'm relocating, I'm going away, or I'm just putting up distance in some way, shape, or form between the two of you. A normal person would be, emotionally distraught, their emotions would be affected. Obviously, maybe there's anger, maybe there's grief, maybe there's sadness, something happening there. But in the end, they will say, okay, I want what's best for you. I want you to be happy. I want you to live your life, in the best shape or form. And they will deal with their emotions and emotional life in a proper way, but they will allow you to live your life freely. Now, this is what a normal person do. What a narcissist will do, because they are now, when you are putting up that distance, they are now losing their power source, their energy and love source. And very often, they start to emotionally manipulate you at first. Kind of like passive aggressiveness. Very often, I see, and the best, obviously, proof you can get with a narcissist, if they really, really lash out on you. So the lashing out, the burst of anger, shame, and guilting you in the situation, when you start to, let's say, even if you say to them, I'm moving abroad or I'm moving away, when they lash out, look for clues of, I'm guilting and shaming you for you to come back to me. So this is what they actually want to achieve through making you feel bad. So very often they put themselves in a victim role as well, to get you to feel, as an empath, you will start to feel sorry for them, and then they, in their minds, in their games, in their heads, they want you to actually come back to them. So look out for that. If there's a really big lashing out and anger type situation, anger, you need to look at what's happening in the anger. Are they shaming you? Are they blaming you? Are they guilting you? If that is happening, that is a big indication that you might be dealing with a narcissist. And I want to give you one more thing, because it's important to understand, if a person gets angry, that's not, anything bad. And usually a normal person will again say, oh, so I'm sorry, I had, let's say, an emotional reaction to this big news, but I want you to be happy, etc., etc. But when a narcissist gets angry, they don't actually apologize. So that's also an important clue. They don't say or even admit that they did anything wrong. So that's another clue for you guys. So I also wrote a long article about empaths versus narcissists, and I will link it in the description description box below. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully you'll get more tips and tools on how to deal with narcissistic behavior. Thanks, guys.